Gabby's hitting all the potholes in the road here, and here I am trying to do an intro. G'day guys, welcome back to Hootensborough. We've got Mason on board with us. Hey Mace. Yeah, look at him, he's hiding, getting out of it. Gab again. And we are heading back into the Little River. Last weekend we tried to get in and we forgot quite a bit of gear. I don't know what happened, but it just wasn't a good time. But anyways, we seem to have fixed that now, and we should be fine. You would have seen some footage there before of another river, and that's the Macquarie River out Narromine way. We managed to finally get out and camp, which was delightful last night. We didn't film much out there. We sort of just enjoyed our first night being allowed back out and in it and amongst it. Yeah, so we managed to get out there last night and for the first time since lockdown started, and it was bloody beautiful. We didn't do much filming while we were out there, only because we sort of enjoyed the moment. First time back using the new gear. We will do so many more trips with the new gear that we've been at, that we picked up for us. It's going to be able to enable us to get out camping quicker. We managed to, I suppose, get the setup ready to go in just under half an hour. We got home at 6 after work yesterday and really put it to the test to see how quick we could get our camp set up. And I suppose we were out there by the time we sort of piss-farted around, and we were out there about 8 o'clock and we had camp set up by 8:30 and a fire roaring, so it really worked well. Here we are guys, I'll see if this is going to turn. And we're coming down into the Little River, and we still have a little bit of flow. You beauty, she's going to be a beautiful little day here for swimming, I tell you. Beautiful 32-degree day, and this is what we get to go swimming in. You bloody beauty. Awesome. Alrighty guys, we'll catch you in a minute. We'll get out and we'll get organised. Okay, bye.
Good boy.
Well, I don't know about you, Cabby. I reckon we ought to get in there and go for a swim. Looks pretty good to me. I reckon it looks pretty good on a 30-degree day. It's been a while since we've had this. That wind's starting to pick up a bit today. It hasn't been this much, especially when we woke up. Alrighty, let's go and get into it, I reckon. Get amongst it and have some fun. Yeah, so we're going to take a bit of a swim, and yeah, we'll be back with you soon. Hope after a bit more footage there, we'll fill in the gap and we'll cook up a bit of a feed for you. And we're going to have a bit of gosle made today on the old camp oven. Camp oven, camp cooktop.
On the cooker?
Yeah, I mean, I've got to get better at this talking to the camera business. It's pretty hard. You're just it's a very awkward thing to be in front of, I suppose. Yeah, let's get into it. bit of fun getting into the water down there. It was bloody good. I suppose we hit a hiccup just there somewhere there. Don't know where I found them, but managed to run into a bunch of leeches in a nest, and I had to strip off completely naked while Gabby salted me down and got rid of the leeches. Most of the water here is actually pretty good over in that far stuff just back there. That's pretty good, but it just gets a bit more dead in that particular area after it sort of fans out a bit. So I guess if it's anything, maybe just chuck a bit of salt on when you're out having an adventure, and you'll be fine. You won't have any problems with any of the leeches. We're having a bit of fun over here in the water. Mason's still going. Can't get him out of it. And Gabby's cooking food. Let's go and have a look what Gabby's cooking. We've got poor man's goslomet here today. You get these at Aldi, guy, if you want these. It's just spinach and feta. And a nice bit of wrap bread. I don't actually know what sort of doughy bread it is, but I guess we've probably got some packaging I could show you somewhere here. There we go. That's all they are, mate. Just get them out of Aldi. And they're bloody beautiful, actually. Especially out here when you're on the river. It says you just can eat sausages, eh? You can eat like kings when you're out here on such a beautiful spot. Yeah, so I guess I'll tell you a little bit about this river here. So this is the Little River. Generally, all you really catch in this lower level, or the lower parts of it, with getting closer to the Macquarie, where it enters the Macquarie, is carp. Carp love this warm, shallow, clear, clean water for some reason. I mean, if I was a fish, I'd probably enjoy a bit of clean, clear water too, but I suppose it's not always like this. Don't be fooled. It looks gorgeous now, but it's not always. Generally, this river doesn't see much flow, and it usually ceases to flow through winter and those high drought or dry periods of time. It does spring flow at times. There are springs in it that let loose and then they will start flowing, but it's only generally a little trickle along. It's nothing like what we've got here today. We've actually got it at a really good spot. Mace is making farting noises in the background. It wasn't real. What else about it? What else can I tell you about it? Back up here, where my finger's pointing, you probably can't see it. I'll flip it around. How about that? That one. Yeah, there we go. Up there you can see hills. And up there, you keep going, and you end up finding gorge country on this river. And what you actually can get up there is some really good cod fishing, like unreal cod fishing. You can't go up there yourself and willy-nilly go straight on and do whatever you want. Generally, you're going to need to find some access through a property or a farmer. Getting that's also a challenge at the same time if you don't know anyone, or because you can't just go up into somebody's house and rock up and ask him, oh, can I get on your river, or get on the river through here. I can tell you 9 times out of 10 they're going to turn you around and they're not going to be friendly when they do it. So probably best to steer clear of it. If you could get up there and you can get up there safely, then get up there, guys. I've been lucky enough that I've been able to travel up there and see it all and experience it all. My mate Ben, he actually was able to get on to a cod up there, and it was a bloody good cod too. He dropped it just as it hit the bank. We've got a bit of footage there. I'll see if I can slot a bit into this so you can see what it does look like when you do get up to that end. We were lucky enough that we knew someone, so we got access through knowing someone. Really, like, that's the only way you're getting up there. You're not getting up there to do any fishing, not any other way. And it'd be disrespectful if you were to just jump fences and do all of that, because you don't want anyone going to your house, so don't go to theirs. That's the way I see it. But yeah, if you can, it's really good. And I suppose the reason why it's really good is when the Macquarie River floods, or the Little River floods with enough water, similar to it was up a little bit more the other day. But yeah, when it floods, you'll find that the cod generally like to swim up this river and then head up into the mountain range up there and head up into that bit of gorge country. It's like sandstone boulders and stuff like that, and big rock pools, all that sort of cool stuff that you like see around that Armidale area. So yeah, the cod swim up there when the water's high enough, and it's actually a really good breeding ground for them. And then when they'll hover in the pools up there, they'll breed up, and then eventually when rain comes again and it flushes them all out, and it flushes them all out into the Macquarie, which is really good and healthy. It's a natural flow of life, I suppose. However, the last, 4 years, Gab? Has it been 4 years other than, oh no, I suppose this last 2 have been pretty good. But before that we had drought for four years, was it? Well, it was only 3. Yeah, it was 3, yeah. So all of this, if I could find a photo for you, I'll tack it in just after this. And I'll show you what it looks like when there's no water coming through. It's completely different to what we're looking at here now. But yeah, I guess we better get over here to Gabby, because she, that's a terrible name to call Gabby, has finished cooking the gossamer. Look at that, guys. Doesn't that look yum? Eat your heart out. Good thing we brought the chef today, guys. We're going to be eating well. Wonderful. Alrighty, guys. We'll catch you soon, and we'll be back. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in today's episode. We do appreciate it. I'm bloody full, tired actually, because last night, whilst it was a quick camp setup, it wasn't much sleep. We might have got a little bit carried away by the fire, me and Cab, but wasn't too bad. It was a fun night, no regrets had. We had a fun afternoon here by the Little River, and we've had an even better time having a feed and sitting back and relaxing. We're very lucky to be able to get out here and enjoy these beautiful spots like this one. And I guess this is where we're going to leave you for today. We do thank you for tuning in and checking out the channel. And if you did like today's episode, why don't you hit that like button? I reckon you should. Give it a go. I'd give it a go. That and the subscribe button. Thanks guys.